What's going on, you guys? So I'm going to talk about Project Spark today, and a lot of you guys probably don't know what Project Spark is, but you know, that's cool. It's one of those games that a whole lot of people aren't talking about. But so I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so right here, they're pretty much asking me to mold the landscaping of my map. They're asking me to put where the center point of my village is going to be. So I chose the end of the map because I like how it manipulates the land around it, even if there's not land there. If there's not land there, it makes the land there. They let you choose what hero you want to be. There's a choice of 4 heroes, and yes, it is. This game is a free-to-play game, so it is behind microtransactions, which that sucks. But free-to-play games are always bound to do that. I hate when retail games do that, though. That really gets on my nerves. They try to complete the game with microtransactions. But right here they're asking me what do I want? What do I want to fight? So I picked up bandits. So here's just me fighting some bandits. But I'll go ahead and talk about the game in general. Project Spark is pretty much an indie developer kit. It makes there's a lot of older games that's on Project Spark right now. Someone made the original Fable game. The very first level, not the whole game. But it's made by a game named Team Dakota, and they're a pretty good developer. They keep huge contact with their community, and that's what makes Project Spark so successful and why it's doing decent at the moment. I feel like this game's not getting the attention it needs though. But here we are. They're asking me where do I want to put my the main place that's in the whole game. So I'd go ahead and chose the village. Now, right here, they're going to want you to make a road to where you are. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make the most random road that you can make. So I just made a lot of turns. Obviously, that's a really jacked up road in real life. But, you know, Project Spark deserves people talking about it. It deserves people playing it. It's a good game. Now, I will tell you, there's a huge learning gap in this game. This isn't a game that you can just sit down for a couple hours and learn how to play the whole game. You have to be committed to this game. But in the beta, there wasn't a multiplayer. But now since the actual retail game's out, you can play this up to 3 friends. And that really helps shorten the learning gap. Because as of right now, the learning gap to this game is huge. But with friends to play it with, the learning gap is reduced a little bit. Because you and 3 other friends can be working on the same project that you want to figure out how to do. Like, for instance, if you want to make like a tower defense game, you and 3 other friends could be working on the same mechanism, trying to figure out how to work that. And you can be giving each other input to make sure that the mechanism that you're building is going to do what you want it to do. So right here, I'm just clicking random stuff just to enrich the world a little bit more, like the locked chest, the friend in need. I didn't even think I think I unlocked the chest. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a couple. I think it's been a day since I did this gameplay. I tried this video once, and I don't know what, but it didn't record. So this is take 2. But it lets you add the text. I mean, this is just a mode called Crossroads. What Crossroads is it lets you. The game builds the world for you. It tells you with everything you can do. But there is a mode where you can do creative mode, where you can have a blank canvas where you can do whatever you want. But I don't suggest that until you learn the gaming mechanics a little bit. So you know that just involves a little bit of research. It involves a little bit of frustration. It does. I mean, this game is not an easy game, but I feel like I feel like they're gonna dumb it down a little bit. They're gonna put a lot more default brains in there. What default brains is just a brain that they've already made that makes stuff more simpler. But you know, this game I felt couldn't be reviewed, so I was just gonna show you one of the modes, which is Crossroads. And this game needs your attention. You guys need to support this game. But this is Gaming Addict, and rate this video, subscribe, peace.
A flame-wielding warrior? His temper runs as hot as his temperature. You know when they say there'll be a test? Here it is.